with another explanation episode today. I just want to go over something kind of simple, and there's going to be some gameplay, but it's about the daily activity related to Destiny. Games like this try to give you a reason to log in every day. At this point in the game, it's been out for so long, and we've all done so much that it's not really necessary. In fact, there's very little for a character like mine to gain on a daily basis by doing these, but it's still fun. I still enjoy the game a year and a half plus after it's been out. It's still my favorite game. I see how I map it out and go about it. So there's my beautiful awoken female warlock. This is the same warlock that I did the perfect build episode on. You can see I probably still have that equipped. I do indeed. Nonetheless, so here's what we're going to do. The first thing is there's a bounty board over here. This area I'm at right now, it's called the Tower. It's the social area or kind of home base. Obviously nothing attacks you here, but this is where you can buy equipment, you can buy supplies, you pick up packages for rewards, getting certain levels of certain factions. There's a lot to it, but this is kind of the safe area where you do all your administrative work, if you will. But over here, this guy's Xander, 9940. He's a robot, but he offers daily bounties. There's two different types. We have at the top here, these are the player versus player bounties, or crucible bounties. On the bottom, we have the player versus environment bounties. So I'm going to start with the player versus environment bounties. You'll see some different colors here. What this means is I actually already have both of these bounties in my inventory, and this one I've actually already completed. So shame on me for not turning this in or not completing that, because I could have done them again today to actually get credit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick all of these up. Now, the first one is to patrol Mars. It's basically where we go to Mars and just do stuff, and they give us kind of points for doing different things. And once we have 100 of these points, the bounty's complete. I'll pick that one up. I've got to get 30 kills with void abilities. If you remember from the perfect build episode, that each class has 3 subclasses related to a given element: solar, void, and arc. Which is lightning, solar being fire. Void is kind of this mysterious black magical stuff. Anyways, so that's getting 30 kills with the abilities related to my Void subclass. We'll pick that up. Then I have to kill 15 enemies with an attachable grenade. Certain classes have grenades that are sticky grenades. You can stick them to an opponent, and then they blow up, mainly for more damage. That's one I already picked up, but it's kills with solar weapons. I'll have to turn that in. And defeating 50 Vex. Vex are a certain type of enemy in the game. Last, we actually have to kill some Vex Majors and Ultras. What those are they're just like bigger, more badass versions of a given type of enemy. Vex are all named after mythological creatures: goblins, hobgoblins, minotaurs, those types of things. And normally enemies have a red health bar, but the Majors and Ultras will actually have yellow health bars, and they can take a lot more damage, and they do a lot more damage. But still, we'll be fine taking care of those. So I'm going to pick all of those up. I'm actually going to go check them out because I might as well turn that one in. When you turn in these bounties, they give you experience and they give you reputation for a given faction. This one is Vanguard, which is the player versus environment main faction. You can also sign up for one of the 3... I guess these are really the factions. There's Future War Cult, there's Dead Orbit, and there is New Monarchy. And when you rank up in Vanguard or Crucible, you also rank up in these factions. So you gain experience, you gain reputation in a given faction. I don't need the experience right now, so sometimes there's equipment that I'm trying to level up or something like that, and I can switch out, and when I turn these in, it gains experience for those pieces of equipment. Again, I don't necessarily need it, so I'm really doing it just for Vanguard reputation. But you can see these are all of the bounties I have. It looks like I have a couple that were left over from last time. I have to generate 20 Orbs of Light and also defeat 10 Hive Majors and Ultras. Again, Majors and Ultras are the yellow health bar creatures, and Hive is yet another type of enemy in this game. And then the Orbs of Light. Orbs of Light are something you create from doing the supers. Mainly from doing the supers. There are a couple other ways to do it. But what they do in game is when a player does a super or creates orbs, another player can come along and grab those orbs, and they will start filling that other player's super much quicker. And then certain pieces of equipment will actually allow those orbs to regenerate your shields quicker or improve your critical damage against certain enemies. But that's what that is for. These specific bounties are related to Prisons of Elders, or Prison of Elders, so we'll get into that at another time. And then this is a different type of bounty from somewhere else, and it's basically just killing these taken enemies. It looks like I got one more. I've got to kill taken Majors and Ultras. So I got a lot of Majors and Ultras I got to take care of here. And we're going to try to, obviously, get back to that. I think I'm pretty much done here. So we're going to go back into orbit. While it loads, we're going to go back into the bounties, and we're going to kind of set our character up to be able to accomplish these. The first one, without even looking, that I know because we talked about, is the Void subclass. I'm going to have to switch to the Void subclass, which means a few things. First, with the Void subclass, I'm going to use my super a lot more often. This Tlaylock I have, the Scout Rifle, is much better when you have a full super, and which is why I use it for the Sunsinger, because I'm normally sitting on my super, getting ready to revive myself if I ever die. Since I'm not sitting on my super, I'm definitely going to want to switch this out. I'm going to go with the Mida Multi-Tool. That's another one of my favorite guns. Again, a Scout Rifle. Based on, back here, I don't think I need to change much else. I just have to kill enemies, generate orbs of light. I can do that with my Voidwalker. Defeat some Vex, Hive Majors. We're going to go to Mars. That's the Void ability kills. That's why I switched my subclass. Attachable grenades and Vex Majors. Okay, so back to my character. I think everything else is going to work out okay on this build. I could switch it around to give myself more intellect, allowing me to super a little bit more often, but I'm not really going to do that. One thing I am going to change, though, here is, if you remember from the perfect build, the chest piece gives you more defense based on your subclass. Now, this one that I have equipped currently gives me more armor for the solar based, but that's not what I'm using. However, I did pick up a new one here, and it is for Void Burn. Now, I haven't unlocked it yet, and I guess I should have done this earlier now that I'm looking at it, but I need to experience this up. So we're going to use it anyways, but everything else should be relatively okay. I could try to increase intellect a tiny bit. Get rid of some discipline. Let's see what other options I have. Yeah, let me go ahead and switch this. I'm going to give myself a little bit more intellect, so I'm at the next tier, and my super regenerates a little bit faster. Okay, so I'm set up and I'm ready to go. Besides the daily bounties, there's also daily missions you can do, both player versus player and player versus environment. We're doing player versus environment, obviously. This one is the daily player versus environment mission. They're normally they are harder than if you pick the mission regularly. It's saying, recommended light 240. I'm at 3. Whatever I'm at, 320, 335, 334. So I think it's going to be pretty easy for me. And this one, I'm going to be fighting some Fallen. I just know that based on the description. Maybe some of the, what are they called? They're these big fat like turtle creatures. Might be fighting some of them. Cabal, that's their name. But so I don't think we can get a whole lot of bounties done on this mission, except for we're going to try. Let's see, we're not going to see many of those. We're going to create some orbs. We're definitely going to get some Void ability kills. I don't think we're on Mars. I think we're on Venus, so that's not going to work. I don't have attachable grenades with this subclass. I'm going to have to switch to the solar to do that one. So yeah, I'm mainly going to try to make some orbs and get some kills with my Void abilities. While I'm doing this. Oh, it does look like it's Mars. Okay, so this is going to knock out that bounty also. So hopefully we'll get 3 different bounties knocked out in this mission, along with completing the mission itself. So with all the missions, there's always an arrow that kind of points you where you need to go. It's in the upper left-hand corner on the mini-map. So we're heading over this way. There's always open world parts of these areas, but once you get into the mission itself, then it kind of secludes you from everybody else. So you'll see that, you know, there's a random guy right there. He's actually not part of my fire team. I have no idea who he is. But in this open world, you'll encounter, you know, a few of these random people, basically. You can start fire teams with them and those sort of things, but since there's enough friends that I play with, I rarely do that. Anyways, I'm kind of talking through the narrative here, mainly because there really is very little storyline to Destiny, and it's almost... line, so I really don't care. So it looks like our first part is of this mission is we got to kill that guy. He's got a big red kind of indicator over him. But what I probably want to do is kill his little minions here first to make it easier to focus on him. Again, I'm going to try to use the void ability as much as possible. Oh, he hurt me. Yeah, these Colossus, these guys are kind of badass. These are the Cabal I was talking about, big turtle-like things.
Guardian, stop!
So I was able to get him down.
All soldiers just over that ridge.
These guys have shields that can obviously withstand damage, so you gotta shoot them around the shield on their hands or their feet. Okay, I remember this. There's gonna be a lot of these Cabal coming at me right now. Just gonna have to slowly whittle them down, keep as much cover as possible as to not die. These guys are kind of squishy. Again, you can see their red health bars. Yellow health bars are the ones that are the majors or ultras. Probably a lot more badass. Trying to get some void ability kills here. Oh, and there's my super, so this should work out pretty well because there's going to be a decent group. So the Voidwalker supers, basically they drop like this void bomb. They shoot it out. So I'm going to try to get as big of a group together as this is going to work, and you'll see, bam. So this big void bomb kind of comes down. You can see I generated 2 orbs of light right there. So not only did I get some void kills, I also generated a couple lights, so that's helping me with those bounties. Grenade, again, a void ability, so we're getting some more kills there. And then again, the melee. Didn't kill him, so that didn't actually count. Anyways, we got these guys whittled down pretty well at this point in time. I'm going to get a little bit more aggressive. Alright, looks like we got one more hiding.
Welcome to the front, Petra. You are, well...
Well enough. Guardian, you're more or less clear to the base entrance. Stay alert. The Legion is mobilizing all across the planet's surface.
Alright, looks like there's more enemies. Gonna whittle these guys down. Midair. Nice. Alright, I do have my super, but I feel like it's just not enough enemies to really use it. Oh, those guys might be though, so let me try to take care of the Centurion and then super. All these phalanxes up here. Oh, it seemed like there were so many more. Alright, I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh, that was horrible. Got one guy that totally wasn't worth it. But oh well. I got a void ability killed and I generated 1 orb of light. I feel like this would have been a lot better. Getting 3 guys at once. I shot my wad prematurely there. It happens. Alright, so again, I think this area, finally, I think you'll see it kind of becomes the darkness zone, and that's when it separates me from everybody else. It puts me into the mission itself. No randoms will come, which is more a good thing than a bad thing, because they can be kind of distracting. Alright, and now more clearing of base. So this mission is basically just, you know, kill a lot of enemies and get to the final point. There's a yellow, so that is a major and ultra. He's going to be a little bit harder to take down than the normal guys. He's a squishy guy by himself. If he was red, it would have only taken me 2 shots to actually kill him. So he didn't seem that buff, but he actually was kind of buff. all things considered. You can see right there, I just one-shotted him with the shotgun. I guess that's because it's a shotgun, it's not that much. Here's another one, so one-shotted him in the head. So you can see that that yellow guy actually withstood a lot more damage than the regular red version.
There. Clear them out. You can't let them take that base.
Alright, I do have my supercharged. And I think I want to try to wait for a bigger group. Try. I mean, this was a decent group, but they were too spread out. I wouldn't have been able to get them off. Oh, here we go. Oh, I shouldn't have meleeed him. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm talking about it too much. But whatever. I'm kind of burning through them at this point in time just to get my orbs of light. I'm not trying to be overly strategic about those supers. And the music's getting more intense, so stuff must be happening. And stuff's not really happening. We got a visible guy coming out. He fell. Ah! Scared me. Oh, so you can see that yellow guy kind of did some pretty good damage to me, so I'm going to try to take cover over here, get my shields back up. Man, super again, I'm just going for it, burning through those, getting orbs of light, some void kills. I got 5 orbs of light on that one. So when you do kill one of the yellow health bar guys, the majors or ultras, with a super, you get more orbs of light than if you would have killed a red or a normal enemy. So supering majors is a good idea in general. Cool, that's a void kill.
Very nice, Guardian. And thank you for giving me something else to think about.
Alright, so that was it. That was the daily at least, so I'm not going to wait till it ends. I'm just going to back out. I already got my credit for it. So the daily player versus environment mission has been complete. I got some legendary marks for that, along with some reputation and some experience. Legendary marks are kind of a part of the economy. It's sort of a currency, if you will. Let's go back and check our missions, though. So we did accomplish one. We did the Mars reconnaissance, so just doing stuff on Mars. Got 100 of doing stuff, so that one's done. I'm going to cash that in. You can see I get my reputation and some miscellaneous rewards. Looks like I still have 10 orbs of light to create some more void ability kills. And then killing random enemies. So let's go with Vex. We're going to try to kill 50 Vex, and then the Vex Majors and Ultras. We're going to go to Venus to do this. You'll see on these maps, once you hit a planet or a moon, there's different icons of where you can go. Most of these are just missions, regular missions, these brown stars. The shields in blue are strikes. They're just really difficult missions. These things, the skull with a sword through it, are the raids. These are obviously, this is the heart of the game. And you see, I've hosted plenty and plenty of raids, so you probably have an idea of what those are. But this last one, this green arrow, is what's called patrol, and it basically puts you into that open environment on a given planet, and then you can just do random stuff on that open environment. You can't enter any missions or strikes or raids. It uses the same area, but it just basically gives you an opportunity to kind of tool around with stuff, earn experience in miscellaneous ways just by killing people or going on specific patrols that you can pick up. Nonetheless, we're going to Venus. What we're going to do is, again, void kills. We're going to get some super kills, and we're going to hunt Vex specifically. The Vex are like these robot creatures, for lack of a better term.
I wonder if that's thanks to us or the Taken.
So there is this area kind of off in the distance that spawns only Vex. And not only does it spawn Vex, but it spawns Vex Majors and Ultras consistently. So should be able to knock these bounties out pretty quick. So I just passed kind of a mini open area, but it's only Fallen over there, a different type of enemy. Kind of dog people, I guess is the best explanation for them. 4 arms, mainly. So here is the area with all of the Vex. So I'm basically just going to go around hunting some Vex, trying to get my avoidability kills. To build up my super, that was horrible. So right off the bat, there's a Vex Major, down. So there's one. Down. There's another one. They're coming up pretty easily for me. Again, I have to kill 50 of these Vex also. Just the regular red version. It's running. Down here, there should be 2 more. Oh, no. Looks like Randy killed them. No, they are still here. So here's 2 more yellows. These are Minotaurs. These guys are kind of badass. Thanks, buddy. I'm gonna wave. Why are you shooting at me? Yeah, I don't think he cares about me. That's okay. He doesn't know who I am. Another yellow. The critical on these Vex is their heart or their abdomen. You'll see like a jewel type of thing. It's called a juice box, actually. That's what Destiny or Bungie has named it. It is kind of their heart. That's what powers them. Oh, killed him. That was my kill. Also, when I'm on the Voidwalker, you'll see that I don't have the same double jump as my other classes. This one actually has a blink, so when I jump and hit jump again, it actually, whoa, will teleport me. That time, I teleported myself right off that bridge. Almost killed myself. That would not have been good. So this is the grindy part of what people don't like about Destiny. Having to kind of go through, and you can see I'm just basically killing enemies for experience. There's nothing really overly exciting about that. It's a large part of leveling up and getting the equipment you need, however, so if you don't necessarily enjoy it, you're probably not going to enjoy a game like this. But again, I like shooting shit, and this is an awesome environment. I think they did a great job with the graphics and animation. I didn't make that jump. And it's fun. It's got pretty good gun game. The feel of the guns are unique and different. It's unfortunate that there are a lot of guns, but there's only a handful, maybe a dozen or so, that are worth it, that are really, really good and should be used. Everything else is kind of novel, but nonetheless, at least they're there for us. Alright, now we're going to see some different versions of these same type of enemies. These are Taken. This was year 2 of Destiny, the Taken King. And basically there was this badass hive demon guy who started just taking all sorts of creatures from all of the races. And when he takes them, they turn into this black and white version of their old selves, and they gain an ability. However, their critical does move. You'll see, here's a great example. The critical on a regular goblin is his belly, on a Taken goblin is actually his face. That was really good. That lined up perfectly for me. I gotta remember to get these void kills and super stuff so I can get my my bounties done. Now, one of my bounties was killing killing the yellow health bar Taken, so I'm going to be on the lookout for those. Majors and Ultras. That's what I was looking for. Oh, that didn't kill anyone. That was a bust. Oh, and I'm out of ammo. That was horrible. Oh, I must just kill myself. That would have been horrible. Yeah, I'm gonna run away for a little bit. Build my shields. Full of ammo. I aim for the juice box, so that was my kill 50 Vex. That bounty is now done. Here is a Taken Major. Where'd he go? Invisible right now, but we shall fix that. Captivating Light, that was my Void Ability kills. There's another bounty done. Taken hunting, so that was the, I believe that was the Taken Majors and Ultras.
This could be bad.
We got a couple things going on at the same time right now. One is we have this giant Taken that now wants to kick our butt, and we're going to try to kick his butt. In addition, there's a public event that's happening right now, which I don't exactly see yet. There's the big giant Taken that we're trying to kill. You can see he is much different than any enemy I've encountered so far. I mean, first he's got that different icon, he's got that skull. Second, he's giant. I'm going to show you here as soon as I get up there. Third, he's really hard to kill, and he does a lot of damage. So me and these other two Randys, it looks like, are going to try to take him down here. That guy's going to die, I have a feeling. This guy is on me. So I'm just trying to take cover behind some of these obstacles while still being able to damage him. There we go. That's the sweet spot. Oh, getting hit. I'm going to super this guy. Slightly dangerous, but screw it. Alright, I'm gonna get out now before it gets really bad and I die. And back to my little safe spot, finish him off, and he's down. Yay, we killed him. Clean up the rest of them, they're despawning. Okay, so now these Taken should go away. And kill them off, and we're gonna go back. See what bounties we have left at this point that we can still accomplish. No, I do not know why they're still taken. These guys really should be going away. That's okay though. Alright, got my super again. Let me just quickly go to the menus. So, killed our Taken Majors and Ultras. We killed 50 Vex. 30 Void abilities, sweet. So we still need Orbs of Light and Vex Majors and Ultras. Alright, get those majors and ultras. There should be at least one down here. No, there is not. And I missed that jump. Oh, this is an orb of light, by the way. You're talking about that's one. That's what one actually looks like. I can't see my own orbs of light because I can't pick up my own orbs of light. So when I generate them, we're not going to see them, but when other people do, we will. My super is full right now. That's why I can't pick it up, but it'll be there later. Alright, so now that I used my super, I can go back there and pick those up. Might as well do that. You see when I pick them up that the bar in the lower left fills up a little bit. Alright, and then we're back to the Vex Major. Once I kill him, this should take care of the bounty. And there it is. Heavy duty models. I said duty. Okay, the other enemies I need to kill aren't actually on Venus, so we're going to leave Venus and we're going to go somewhere else. Let's see, I think we have to kill Hive. Is that right? I can't go into my menu right now, but as soon as I'm in orbit, I will be. Oh, there's the Vex Major. So, Hive Majors and enemies with attachable grenades. And we still have that one. That one's just killing Taken, but we're going to run into them along the way. So I'm actually going to go to Earth. Same thing, I'm going to go to the patrol on Earth, so there's no real missions or strikes or raids here. I'm not going directly into them. Just going to tool around in the open environment. Also, it looks like I did get enough experience to unlock my first upgrade on this chess piece, which gives me more intellect, which is good. I'm now at the 3rd tier. Excellent. Also picked up some random stuff along the way, just checking that. Alright, so we're trying to kill some Hive Majors, still getting those orbs of light, and then attachable grenades. So I'm going to stay with Voidwalker just because he has a easier time, or that class has an easier time of
around the old launch sites. We need to be cautious.
Creating orbs of light. Okay, I'm pretty sure this guy's doing the same thing that I am. This guy probably is too. There's a set of 3 Hive Majors at spawn, yeah, right here every time. So if you go up and down these stairs, it's a quick 3, making our lives a little bit easier. Okay, ran off. But if he knows what he's doing, he's gonna come over here with me, and we're all gonna go up these stairs. But this is the challenge with Randy's. Sometimes they don't necessarily know what's going on, or they try to mess with you. We go all the way up the stairs. This guy too. Hey buddy, hi. And then back down. Hopefully, we'll have respawned, and we can get another 3. And it didn't work that way. Wah, wah, wah. So now I've got to figure out whether I want to stay here and continue to try to do this, knowing that these Randys may screw it up for me, or just go somewhere else. For now, I'm going to hang out here just to see if it works out. Okay, that guy's dead. I'm going to go back down. Randy's following me. And they are here. Awesome. Alright, so that's 6 so far. Thanks, world. Yeah. So we got 4 more to go. Hope that Randy doesn't screw things up for us. I'm still trying with the Orbs of Light, and I do have a super built up, so I think I'm going to go down there and super him. He's in his menu right now. I'll wait for him. Alright, you ready, dude? Let's do this. Go. Oh, he bailed me. He doesn't need it anymore. He probably went to his menu to actually cash that bounty in. He probably had completed it. Alright, so that was a good one. 6 orbs on that, killed 2 of them. Hunting the Exalted. So I guess I already had 1. So I only needed 9, but there's my Hive Majors and Ultras. Okay, since I only need 1 more Orb of Light, what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to Sunsinger now so that I can use attachable grenades. I'm also going to switch back to the Tlaylock and... where are you? Go Solar Subclass, and then I think I have to switch this back to Discipline, and yeah, we're good to go. Okay, so now all I need is attachable grenade kills and 1 Orb of Light. Now the Sunsinger has the attachable grenade. It's a fusion grenade. It actually does double damage when you attach it to somebody. It's extremely powerful. So bam, stuck to that shank. There's one. I didn't know what he was doing. But I do have to wait till they regenerate. But again, based on that perfect build that I went over last time, it regenerates really quick, and I can store up to 2 of them. Almost there, almost there. Stick 'em. Something else, and I guess I should have been doing this, is my the Tlaylock. Whenever I kill an enemy, it actually regenerates my grenade quicker. Oh, I didn't stick him. Not gonna count. Back over here. I get some of these guys to spawn. Something's happening. Let's go check this out. Oh, I didn't stick him. That was so close. To get another one now. Oh, Randy's gonna come and ruin it for me. Not that guy. I do have my super up now, so again, the Sunsinger super can res him, but I'm not going to wait for that. I'm just going to enact it. And basically what it does is it recharges my melee and my grenade very, very quickly. So I'm able to just basically constantly spam out grenades. As soon as there's a decent size horde, I'll go ahead and go for it. Screw it, let's just go for it now. Give me some supers. But when I do kill, and if I can stick them, oh, Randy's going to ruin it for me. When I do kill enemies, I can create orbs of light. There's my last orb of light. That bounty is now done. I didn't stick anybody. That was a really sad super.
Watch out!
Okay, so now here's a public event that happens. It's just kind of a random thing that gives you experience. Bungie tries to make it interesting, so it's just not the same old thing. And so the public events are relatively random. There's kind of a time schedule as when they're going to happen, but there's multiple things that can happen. This one is basically destroy extraction crews. I think they're trying to extract the ether or something. And basically it's just kill a bunch of enemies, more or less, in very specific areas. Oh, I need to stick you with a grenade. Ha! He flew into his friend and killed him. That was kind of awesome. Alright, so there's the first extraction crew, 100 meters away. Let's go bike over there and kill all these nasty critters.
Alright, here we go.
Might as well stick one. Oh, if I could. This is where I really should have saved my super. Oh, that guy's supering. Create an orb. Go pick it up. There it is. And here's going to be the second extraction crew. And they're all dead. Public event has been completed. So it gives me some motes of light there and some experience. Halo. Yeah, I don't play Halo. I don't even have an Xbox, to be honest. Right, I want to see how many of these sticky grenades I have. So a lot more than I thought. You obviously don't need to see all of that. Just go around sticking them. One thing is, as I stated earlier, I do need a little experience on that chest piece, so I'm going to go ahead and cash this in while wearing that chest piece, and it goes up a little bit at a time there. Back to the other one. But anyways, that's it for player versus environment. I won't take you through the player versus player, but it's basically the same thing for dailies with player versus player. There's a set of bounties, and then there's a daily player versus player match that you can play that gives you legendary marks also. So another reason. Rumble, it's a free-for-all. You know what? Screw it. I'll just go in and show you. I'm not going to change my build all that much. I'm actually going to keep this build. I'm going to change my gun, and I'm going to change my grenade type. Along with a couple other perks. Nope, that one's right. Okay, the gun should be okay. Everything else should be alright on this. I don't normally use Sunsinger when I play PvE, or excuse me, player versus player. I normally use either Voidwalker or the Stormcaller, mainly the Stormcaller. But just because I'm jumping into this match, I don't want to have to change too much. Also, I could have gone back to the tower and picked up some bounties for Crucible, player versus player, but I just kind of wanted to show you guys, and I don't necessarily need those. Plus, I'm not that good at Crucible, so I don't necessarily complete the bounties in a given day in one match, and I normally only play one match. So this Crucible event this match is Rumble, so it's every man for himself. There's 6 of us, and it's basically us just trying to kill each other. Not overly exciting. But one of the traps that I was talking about that this game has fallen in is there's only a selective amount of guns that are really kind of quote-unquote worth it. And so, I can almost guarantee you that I'm going to be killed by 1,000-yard stares and last words.
Watch your back, Guardian. No one else
I'll
will.
say those are probably the 2 predominant guns I get killed with the most. But we'll check out our kill when I die. We'll check out what killed me. And I'm betting those 2 will come up multiple times. Where is this guy? And Aegis of the Reef, a pulse rifle. Not bad. That guy had the drop on me, and he had a better weapon at that range. And he's probably better than me. Crap. No, this guy's horrible, but he still killed me. Last word, right? No. I can't believe that guy killed me. That's okay. Oh, what hit me? Damn it. Hawkmoon. Okay, so none of the guns I said I'm going to get killed by have I got killed by. So I'm moving around a little too much. I'm going to kind of pick an area and stick with it. I'm going to try to sort of defend this corner as much as I can. We already got an enemy over here. Got him. Headshot. So my grenade does damage over time. So I was basically just waiting it out, waiting for him to burn to death, and that's kind of what happened. So I ignited him, and then it just kept on doing more and more damage to him. Or not more and more, but continuous damage over time. I am still in last place. Make my way back over to where I was. Trying not to run because I feel like running actually puts you on the map a lot quicker than just walking around. Oh, that's a bomb over there. Oh, that guy doesn't know I'm here. Looks like he got sniped by someone that went across the way. Damn, I was gonna get hit in a crossfire there no matter what. Still in last place. Oh, what a horrible place to spawn me. Thank you, game. Okay, we gotta somehow trick this guy. That worked. Like, he tricked himself. Oh, Arcblade. He had supered. He was running around a super. Now I have my super too, so I'm going to res myself here. Oh, he's got golden gun. No! Crap, that's like 3 supers. So that was his super. It's a golden gun. It's basically a one-shot kill. He gets 3 bullets.
Heavy ammo on the way.
I seem to have... Oh, he melee killed me after he died. That's pretty good. That's pretty talented. Okay, now heavy has come in. Heavy ammo. Oh, this guy's gonna grab it. That guy grabbed it, but he probably has a rocket launcher, so I'm really trying to avoid that. Oh, someone behind me. Yeah, we're gonna trick this guy. Shh. Didn't trick him very well. I thought I had melee range on him, but I didn't. There are just people all around me at this point. That guy's been killing me all day. Finally. Oh, there's a guy right on me. Hoping someone else deals with him. I just meleeed a guy to death, and he had a sword. That's pretty good. I like that. Still in last place, though. That's really close. I'm only 305 away from the guy who's in first place. No, 405. Oh no! I should have just meleeed that guy. Oh, good stuff. Oh, how is he not dead? It actually doesn't make any sense. My burn didn't take effect on him. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, that sounded like a super. This isn't gonna be good. I'm gonna get the fuck out. Yeah, and then that happens.
The enemy's almost won.
Oh, come on, I was behind that. Damn. Oh, 5 kill streak there at
Embrace
the
the
end.
chaos of battle.
Not bad.
You'll never know victory.
I still probably am in last place, but whatever. It's an okay game. It's at least mildly fun. Yeah, 13 and 17. I did pretty poorly on that. Oh no, that's I am in the middle. 15 and 14. I'll take that. I will take that. I guess anything over a 1.0 KDR is good. Anyways, that's kind of the daily activity. Just wanted to show you guys that. I can go and turn in all these engrams that I have and those kind of things. But as you can see, they kind of gives you a reason to log in every day, especially for a new character, for a new player. It allows for more experience to be gained rather than just having to go over the same mission over and over and over again. It kind of gives you a variety of different things to do. But hope you enjoyed watching. If you have any comments or questions or anything like that, feel free to post them. And have fun. I'll see you out there. Bye.